Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. So glad you could make it. Thank you for being here. For those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back. Thank you for fucking with me. Appreciate it. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Now, Libra, we're going to take a look at what's coming through for you. I already shuffled and laid out your spread using the Celtic cross. So give me a few minutes to lay out clarification on this spread. Okay, thank you. Libra. Spirit, clarify these messages for the sign of Libra. Please clarify Libra's messages. Clarify the messages for Libra. Also, Libra, stick around. At the end, we're going to pull some additional guidance for you. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Ooh. We got the Wheel of Fortune just popped out. And it popped out spinning and laid upright, or mostly upright, with this Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like, Libra, for some of you, this is you being able to seize the opportunity, or this is you able to take a situation that was happening, or that maybe was unexpected or is unexpected, and something that was kind of turning in the wrong direction, you figuring out how to turn it in the right direction, or at least the direction that you wanted to go in. For some of you, divine timing is happening here, and I think things are turning in your favor. Also, with the Wheel of Fortune, this is you experiencing a positive shift, positive energy coming in with this Wheel of Fortune energy. I like this for you a lot. And so I also feel like, Libra, some of you, you're learning from your fucking mistakes, man. You're learning from your mistakes with this Wheel of Fortune. Some of you, I feel like you get experiencing some luck, or luck is starting to happen for you, and that the kind that's good, okay? For some of you, something may be fluctuating for you, okay? Or something random is happening to you. So some of you, you're dealing with a best case or worst case scenario, all right, with this Wheel of Fortune. But I feel that this is turning for you in the positive. That now, you know, luck is happening for you. Like things just start working out for your ass. Or you're figuring out how to have things work out for your ass, where before you might not have been able to. Okay, Libra? Thank you, Spirit. Clarify these messages for Libra. All right. Now just know, with the Wheel of Fortune, there is always the chance where, you know, for as many of you that there is things swinging in the right direction, or you're experiencing good luck, opportunities, there's a small handful of you where it's always the chance that that's not what's happening. So that's how the fuck it goes sometimes, you know? Now, let's clarify these messages, Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune is here again, boo. Okay, confirmation. Now, Libra, let's get into this. So, at the bottom, you have the King of Pentacles as your overall energy. Some of you got the fucking Midas touch. Whatever you put your hands to, you're able to manifest, you're able to create, you're having success with what it is that you want to create, what you want to build or make tangible for you, okay, or grow. Now, you do also have, it's clarifying that King of Coins is this 10 of Cups. So for many of you, there's a focus on family. For others of you, there's a focus on just plain old fulfillment, being emotionally fulfilled. Okay? Now, for some of you, there could be a focus on someone who is the King of Pentacles that you are dealing with. This person can be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or Libra. You might have a lot of this energy in your chart, but this here is about you being able to have control, or there's a maturity of experience, of knowledge, of understanding that you're able to put to use in order to deal with the things in the world, and you be able to have a practical approach, but also a very influential approach that allows you to get fulfillment, or allows you to be able to focus on your family in a way that you are able to either intervene, or you're able to direct, or you're able to have stability, make shit happen, see productivity with. But this is you managing shit, okay? This is you managing shit and getting fulfillment, or managing shit as it has to do with your family, or family is the focus of both. Now, at the center, you do have this Queen of Swords and this King of Cups. So I feel that Libra, hey, with the Queen of Swords, this is you. Now, you could be fucking with somebody that is a Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords is air energy. This could be a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. But I feel like this is you. This is you having a lot of wisdom and a lot of insight, okay? Where you're able to size up shit and strategize and have a very intellectual and very persuasive, I'm hearing, approach, or that you have a lot of understanding with your ability to sift through and navigate through bullshit, or cut out bullshit that that's in your way. And so with this King of Cups, I feel like this is you figuring out, or you're able to cut away what's not serving you. You're able to come at things logically and intelligently, and be quick on your feet, and gain satisfaction, emotional satisfaction here with the King of Cups. This is you gaining emotional contentment. This is you being able to have some sort of control. You may even be a little bit manipulative, or just real cunning. Maybe let's just say that you're real cunning. But this is you being able to take on more responsibility, be more accountable, but also you're very passionate about what it is that you are trying to do or communicate. And I feel that this is you getting satisfaction with that. You being very intuitive. Now, your challenge here is this Ace of Wands and Three of Wands. So there's something you want to initiate. There's something that you want to get started. There's something that you have some passionate idea about. And the challenge is how do you initiate something and see progress with your plan and see your ship come in? That is your challenge here. Now, this is involving others. So this is about you getting people to line up with your plan, because 3 + 1 is 4. It's like, how do you get harmony here so you can have success and completion with your goal? Something that will give you emotional satisfaction or contentment here. Okay? But this is also you being very emotionally mature, having yourself very much collected emotionally when you are communicating, asserting yourself, or as you listen and size up the situation. And so at the root cause below, you do have the Queen of Cups with the Page of Cups. So with the Queen of Cups as the foundation, your focus, your situation, there's something you want to nurture. There's something that will make you feel good with this Queen of Cups, that you want to get good news with, or that you're being very creative and sensing about how to go about nurturing and taking care of something that you see as something that will nurture you as a benefit for you, just will make you feel good and give you some contentment here. Okay? with this Queen of Cups and this Page of Cups. But this is you also very intuitive, very much sensing what's going on here. Now, for some of you, you could be dealing with someone embodying the Queen of Cups energy, because the Queen of Cups is the Scorpio, the water signs. Who the fuck is the water signs? You got Scorpio and Pisces and Cancer, right? So you could be dealing with someone like this, or you could have this energy in your chart. But there's something that you are looking to be able to be really creative with, that also may have something to do with healing, or just you wanting to take care of something or nurture something in such a way that you get a good response or you get good news. Okay? Now, some of you, you very much focus on your creativity at this time with this Page of Cups energy, where you're very devoted with what it is that you are focusing on nurturing or taking care of. For some of you, this is nurturing and taking care of a child. Now, in the recent past, I'm also hearing that for some of you, this is either you or somebody you're dealing with that wants to heal something with you, or is looking to get news, or you receive news. But you're looking for something, or somebody's looking for something with you. Now, in the recent past, you also have the Lovers and the Five of Cups. So with the Lovers, for some of you, you dealt with, or there was a focus on a Gemini in the recent past. Okay? So with the Lovers, this is you making a head over heart decision. For some of you, this was you looking to come into a contract or an agreement with someone else. For some of you, there was a focus on a relationship. For some of you, there was a focus on wanting inner balance with something that you were upset about, or grieving, or crying over spilled milk about, that you saw as some sort of loss. But this is in your past now. So I feel like this is you in a recent past, though you experienced some sort of emotional loss or setback, or something you weren't fucking happy with, or you just was, on this, like, this shit is crazy, or, this shit is happening for real. You making a decision about it, a head over heart decision. But I feel like this is also you wanting to bring balance to the situation. But this is a decision to try to address what was lost, or what you're despairing over in the recent past. Now, what's on your mind that you're thinking about is you got the Chariot and the Page of Wands, honey. So with the Chariot, for some of you, you are focused on a Cancer. But this is you moving forward. You're overcoming an obstacle. You're able to navigate a situation that was causing you difficulty and take it in a new direction. By you being able to survey the situation, being very creative, being quick on your feet with how to respond or take action, so that you could take this in a new direction and arrive to the destination that you want to get to. That's what's on your mind. Is how do you get victory? Because something started to get out of control, or it was already out of control, or it's out of control, and you're surveying, observing, and looking at taking this in a new direction. Now, for some of you, there may be a focus on travel or focus on a vehicle. But this here is about, taking charge in the situation and seeing how to steer this and take it in a new direction and have victory here to overcome whatever is trying to be in your way, or that is in your way. Now, in the future, you got the Hangman and Judgment, two major arcanas here. With the Hangman, some of you, there's a focus on a Pisces. With Judgment, this here is fire energy. I feel like this is you in the future being able to get the alternative and get the results that you want, or rejuvenate a situation, or have a renewal. But this is you rising to the call through your ability to see the alternatives or get a new perspective here with something that you may have been experiencing, some sort of possible delay or possible stagnation, or some small or short seeming setback. But this is you being able to rectify it and get reckoning with the situation in the future. Now, some of you in the future, this is you taking a pause because you're examining something and you're judging something, or as it has to do with something being examined pertaining to you. Maybe you may be being judged. There may be a focus on trying to determine what needs to be sacrificed. Or this is about addressing some sort of frustration that you're dealing with, and you get results, you get a reckoning, you being able to reflect upon the situation and figure out another way. Now, your attitude, how you showing up, Libra, is you do have the Magician and the Emperor here. Look at this. You boss. You bossing this bitch. With the Emperor, there could be a focus on an Aries. The Magician, there could be a focus on an Aries or Aquarius. But this is you being the Magician, having all the fucking tools to create what you want. This is you being able to utilize all the elements at your disposal. The way you talk, the way you act, the way you take action, the way that you contemplate and think and have wit, and your intelligence, the way you are able to control your emotions or affect another person's fucking emotions, the way you are able to manifest what it is that you want to see tangible happen in your world through the use of those elements, or what's at your disposal to do all of that. So this is you manifesting, being cunning, figuring out and recognizing when you may need to adapt with the focus of what it is that you're trying to craft by using wisdom and seeing how to dominate in a situation. And with the Emperor here, this is you managing that shit and having control, being able to dominate, being able to manifest what you have your ambition set on to achieve. With this Emperor, this is you having discipline, being very focused, being a boss, taking the lead here. This is you having courage, motivated, building what you want, structuring, organizing, being responsible. Now, how you're being seen is you have the Eight of Swords and the Two of Wands. Now, the Eight of Swords is mental energy, so you're being seen as somebody who is experiencing some sort of interference. Perhaps for some of you, there's interference with your ability to communicate or get the communication that you want. You're being seen as, being trapped in your mind. There's something that, you're in your head about, or you feel limited or restricted with, that you see as it's a focus on what you have or what you don't have. With all this red, I'm thinking about the root chakra, the base chakra, which is about survival, your stability, your security. So there's something that is vital to you that you are trapped in your mind about, or you see yourself limited in this. No, you're being seen as limited in the situation. But with this Two of Wands here, I feel like, Libra, this is you being seen as trying to get help or trying to see what path to take with your plan, or you are being seen as having interference or some sort of issues with your plans, where you're being seen in a limited capacity or that you are restricted in some way, but also that you are being seen with this Two of Wands as well as someone who's trying to liberate yourself. Okay, someone who's trying to break free of whatever it is that's the static that you are being seen dealing with, and you're at a crossroads of how to go about liberating yourself, or what the plan needs to be for this shit to happen, and you move away from this Eight of Swords. Now, your hopes and your fears, you do have Temperance and the Seven of Wands. So with Temperance, for some of you, there is a focus on a Sagittarius. But this is you trying to see how to focus on healing something. You're hoping to heal something. You're hoping to show patience while you're doing it. You're hoping to get some sort of compromise here, some sort of understanding with Temperance here. There's something that you want to be able to get balanced here through your actions. There's something here you are weighing up, I feel, and assessing or examining with this Temperance that got you on guard, that has you on the defense, that has you wanting to get higher ground here. You're hoping to get higher ground with something that you want to see balance with. You're hoping to heal something and not be resisted. You're hoping to heal something and not really be challenged with it. Okay? And then on the other side of that, you're fearing this shit could go wrong, that something could be out of balance, or you can't get it into balance because you're being resisted, or there's a lot of challenges with it, or you're not able to get higher ground with the situation. Now, your likely outcome is the Three of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Loving it. So this is you getting harmony as it has to do with others you are dealing with. This is you receiving productivity with a situation that involves others, and seeing a positive change, a positive shift, or something, seeing fortune or having luck with this situation, or being able to seize the opportunity. This is you getting the cooperation and the support that you need to get that shift that you want or that you're trying to push for. So let's take a look at what some guidance is for you, Libra. You doing the doggone thing, Libra. What's up? I want to be a Libra too. Ooh. Spirit, clarify. Well, listen, clarify. There may be something that you're trying to clarify, or you're trying to get clear on with your tactics or goal, or what it is that you want to achieve. And it's like you get to that. It may take a moment. You get to that. You get a little interference coming at you, or interference in how you process some shit, but you sort this thing out. Okay? And you choose the path. I feel like you choose the path of least resistance, Libra, or there's a need to choose the path of least resistance. Spirit, what is the guidance for Libra? Thank you. You have let go of resentment. Acknowledge one resentful feeling you need to release, and keep in mind that all types of resentment are poison and harm the healing process. Your goal is to become mindful of your reasons for staying angry, and to begin letting go of negative feelings by the end of the day, or by the end of whatever it is you're dealing with. So I feel like this is talking about that whatever causes you any interference with this Eight of Swords, that causes you aggravation or frustration, whether it's on your part or something that's happening to you, or a combination of both, that this is not the time for you to lose your cool, because you can't think clearly with this Queen of Swords and sense what you need with this Queen of Cups in order to heal or get satisfaction, or see how you can be accountable, maybe hell, make somebody else fucking accountable for what it is that you want to see initiated, or that you have a passion or desire to achieve and you want to move forward with. So there's a need for you to keep your cool. So if something takes you a little off track that you're experiencing, woo-saw that shit. Breathe deep breaths, release, get centered, and focus on what it is you're trying to make happen here and do that. Flying off the handle, being upset, being aggravated won't get you that. And if you give that kind of energy to who else has to be involved, because you do have the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands here, you're going to rub them the wrong fucking way. You ain't going to get shit happening. But also, you won't be able to manifest what you want and make use of all the elements about how you need to talk, how you need to feel, how you need to communicate, and how you need to have your wits about you so that you can adapt accordingly with who and others you are engaging, that their part in it is important or significant with you being able to achieve success. Now, for some of you, this is you experiencing some sort of celebration, you socializing, but this is also, for many of you, your ability to manage a situation and get fulfillment in it, or get the best you can happen in the situation through your ability to be cunning, to be intuitive, to be calm, and to communicate assertively and with wisdom. Okay? You also have act rather than wait. Think about something that you've been waiting for. Are you waiting for someone to come into your life, for the perfect job or salary, for all your prayers to be answered without having to do anything to help them along? What does waiting do to your stress level? Your goal is to recognize that waiting rather than taking action is stressful and unproductive. Okay? That is your guidance. So I feel that act rather than wait is whatever it is that you are trying to manage, that you want to have success with, where it involves others. I feel like as much as you can, because for some of you, timing is of the essence, or at least timing is sensitive to you. It may not be to others. And so if timing is sensitive to you, there may be a need for you to assert yourself towards the action to get done or have happen the things that you want in the timing you want to see them in, by assessing what's going on in the situation and being able to determine from that what is the best course of action in terms of a plan for you to implement, so that you can initiate what you want and you can see the results through the alternatives that are available that you may need to exercise, opposed to what originally may be in place or be occurring at the time if it's not suitable to you. Your ability to see how you need to respond and move things in the direction that you want to see them go in, opposed to going through a process or situation where others are taking up your time or not really providing you the desired result for their input or behavior or action at the time, thereby what you can do to course correct, what action can you take rather than waiting with a process that you're probably not fucking satisfied with, but also a process that you can affect, but do so assertively, positively, and that you're doing it in such a way that it's something that's you showing wisdom, but that it is wise and not deceitful, okay? Or that it's about your ability to adapt or be more cunning. Because, who you're dealing with, there could be some inexperience or false expertise, or you just want to have done what needs to happen and a particular process or situation isn't conducive to it. And so there's a need to perhaps see how you may be able to redirect. And so act rather than wait. So as soon as you realize, this is not for me, what is for me, and try to get there. Okay? Let's get one more card for you, Libra. Spirit, what are the additional guidance for the Libras? Libras, additional guidance. What is some additional guidance? Thank you. Elk. Stand tall and maintain your dignity, no matter what and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Let me say that shit again. I'm all little flibbity gibbet with my words. Stand tall and maintain your dignity, no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Okay, Libra? Handle your handle. Okay? I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, Libra. Bye.